Alright guys, welcome to step number 4, part 2. Now this is going to be building the second page, which is literally going to take no longer than 10 minutes because I want everybody to be using the exact same thing. There's just a few things that you can't change out if you want to be different, but it's not that big of a deal. So come back to your Instabuilder software, scroll all the way down, and then of course our start is already done. So let's go to the creating and hit the action button right here. Okay, so once you're this page right here, I'm actually going to have this image already in the back office as well. Go ahead and paste this. Okay. Okay, so this is the one off of the website, of course, you went through to join my program. Okay, now just like all the other headlines, I'm going to tell my team to go ahead and create about 10 or 15 of these, okay, because it really doesn't make sense to say that you saved your spot. We're setting up your money making system right now and redirecting you because, let me go back to it. Because as you can see right here, we put enter your email address here to get instant access. Okay, now on my original copy of this, it says enter your email address here to save your spot or something like that, which is why it would make sense to say that you saved your spot. Okay, so either way works very good, but I'm still going to tell my team to do just multiple variations of it. That way, if you want to use this one or that one, you can go either way and you'll be good to go. Okay? So once you get that again. So once you get your image right here, or pick the one that you want to be right here, I want you to go ahead and grab the image element, go and throw it right up underneath that picture, and now go to, we already deleted it. Then once you go back to this page right here that has all of our craziness going on, and you need to pick one of these that you like, okay? Now there's probably going to be more of these on here as well, but if you like some of these, then just go ahead and pick one of these. Just simply right click, save as, or maybe like this one, which is pretty cool. But we're going to have a lot more than just 6 whenever you are going through the system. Okay, so pick one that you like. It's not a big deal. Go back to here. Click on your image element. Click the settings tab. Go to action. Go to upload. Upload files. And then I'm just going to find what I just saved. And since I'm very messy, I'm actually going to let you see it. As you can see, I just saved this and it's ZZZZZ. Yeah, so the reason why it's ZZZZ is because I'm too dang filthy on my computer and I don't take the time to keep everything organized. So you may get some weird stuff downloaded, or at least the names downloaded, but everything is safe. You don't have to worry about getting a virus or anything like that. Okay, so as you can see, that looks pretty sweet. Now I'm just going to click on this image right here, and I want to scroll it down. I'm going to go up just a little bit. And actually, that looks pretty awesome. Okay, now let me go back to the other one. Okay, and to be honest with you, we're actually not going to automatically redirect them. Okay, so that's actually kind of a good thing that it did happen. That way I can show you how to do your own, drawings or your own copy if you want to. But we're actually going to do a different way that I just recently started testing out, and it's actually converting tons of better, and it's actually almost doubled my money ever since. Okay, and I want y'all to be able to make the most money possible. So if I can make that happen, we're going to do it. So I'm just going to cancel this real quick. And then the best way to do it, I'm going to grab a box element. And then I'm going to click on the box element, going to click on the settings tab, go to the background color, and then just make sure that it's white. Then I'm going to grab a text element, and then I can get to work. So if we're trying to be relevant, which I guess I can go ahead and make the first one for all of you anyways, if I put enter your email address here to get instant access, probably the best way to do it is not even have anything highlighted. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to put we are setting up your money making system. And then system will be ready in just give me 1 second, guys, because I want to make sure this is good, because if it's good, then that means y'all can use it and have better conversions, and also just kind of learn about it, okay? We are setting up your money making system. Then of course, if you do start messing with the with all the font and doing your own wording, of course, this is just like any other website that you can adjust all the colors, the background color, the font, the size, all that good stuff. Okay. So let's go with. Nope, don't like that. Doesn't look too bad, but I think it's a little bit too light, you know, because we have so much red and so much white. I think there needs to be a little more black of a bold. I think I'm going to put this. We are now setting up your money making system. We're now setting up your money making system. Okay, and since I'm already having to do this manually, guys, I'm going to go and give you a little. No, actually, I'm not. I'm going to put a bonus video actually on this exact same step, which I'm going to be going through this entire process and showing you all different kinds of ways y'all can customize and be different from everybody else. But like I said, it is not a have to or a must, okay? So we are now setting up your money making system. Let's put a little black in that. Heck, I think that looks good. So let me screenshot this, because what we're going to be doing right here, I'm not going to reveal it in this step, but in step number 3, you're going to be like, it's going to be a little ooh-ah moment, because you're finally going to understand how everything works and how you start making sales online, okay? Okay, let's make this lower. Okay, we're now setting up our money making system. That's perfect. Okay, so I want y'all to pay very, very close attention. Okay, very, very close. So first of all, click on this big box. Make sure that your margins are all the way left and right, which is good. Then I want y'all to click on the section tab, and then put that right in between the we are now setting up your money making system and the little Ajax. Click on your new box you just put on there, click on the settings tab, you click on the margin. Let's go ahead and make sure these are all the way wide. Go ahead and do all the way bottom, all the way top, make sure everything is 0. And then I want you to come over here and I want you to grab the button element, okay? Button element, put your button right here. Do that. And let's click on this little, let's click on the top, and any image of course is going to be the same. So let's go ahead and do this right there. Make sure this is all the way up. And just remember, this is in its own box, okay? Now, what you need to do, and I wasn't really going to do this, but I think it would be better for y'all, and I think y'all can handle it. So let's, not what I wanted. Now, anytime you have a button within a sales funnel, it doesn't matter if it's 20 pages or 2 pages, you always want to keep the exact same color. Okay, so we don't want this color being green and then on the second page it being purple. Okay, so all I'm doing real quick is grabbing the code that I used. So copy that, then I'm going to go back. Let's go to action. And now we're going to, okay, on buttons, all you do is click on them. The exact same thing, click these settings. Let's go to the normal state, select color, and then paste your code. And then go to hover state, go all the way to white, and then text color, do the exact same thing. Okay? So now let's do the button text. And then put let's do we're now setting up your money making system. System ready. Click here to access. Perfect. Okay, so as you can see, we are now setting up your money making system, and this is not going to be here. Just give me 1 second, let me finish, and we will talk through it. Okay, so I'm going to do bold. I want to do something like that. Then I'm going to do a little icon that looks something like that. Okay, so cool. Now guys, I know it's a very simple page, but what we're going to be doing in step number 3, like I say, you're going to be like, oh man, that is awesome. Okay, so just give me a little bit of time. I really wasn't planning on doing any of this, but it's all good. Okay, so you saw that I put this new section in here, right? So what you can do, click on that section, and then click on the settings tab. Then I want you to go down to display delay. Go ahead and click the box, and then I want you to put that for 5 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds only. Let's go and hide that, and let's hit save. Save a couple times, of course. So let's go ahead and view it now and see what it looks like. So we're now setting up your money making system. Say there's no box, no button, and after 5 seconds it's going to automatically drop down for them to click on. Okay, can you say it one more time because that's how badass it is. So nothing at all, and then all of a sudden, boom, after 5 seconds. So you can see just by adding these small little features, guys, can make your websites just look like $1 million websites. And of course, that's why they convert so dang well. This doesn't have a beach behind it, doesn't have palm trees. This is all you need to make as much as you want to online. Okay? Alright guys, so this step is actually done, because what we're going to be doing in the third step is actually setting up all of your offers with your throughout their sales page, throughout your sales funnel. We're going to get all that set up, and then you'll be ready to continue on the other steps. So I hope it hasn't been too bad. I try to keep it as simple as possible, and I think y'all are kind of digging it. I can kind of feel it already. So one thing I do want to do, let's do this real quick, so you can see how everything works. So I'm going to go down to right here. I'm going to click on the start, which this is your first page that you built. And look how awesome that looks, guys. Looks pretty darn good, doesn't it? Okay, so let's go ahead and act like we're a brand new person coming to your website, just as a test, okay? Because you need to be testing your websites like crazy, just to be sure that you're not messing up somewhere along the line, because I do it all the time. Okay, so I'm a brand new person coming to your website. I enter my I entered my email address into your box, and I want instant access. So boom. So now it sends me to this page right here. We are now setting up your money making system. And then boom, after 5 seconds, whenever they click on this, we're going to be sending them to an offer which will convert. Okay, now I know it sounds simple, and it is simple. Okay, you just got to believe it's going to work. So guys, I will see y'all within part number 3 of step number 4. I'll see y'all.